Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Stanford Howard with this edition of the HGP Sportscast. We tell you now in hockey, the Guyana hockey team once again showed great spirit as they captured third place in the UWA Indoor Tournament on Sunday. Samuel Gillis files this report.
The Guyana's indoor developmental hockey team, Supernova, played with resilience and gave Trinidad and Tobago Police Force a fight for their space in the semifinals, a fight which they eventually lost, but left traces of excellence in the psyche of their opponent. This fight saw them trail Trinidad and Tobago Police Force, who scored from 2 penalty corners in the 3rd and 15th minute of the game, giving TNT the advantage of 2 goals in the first half. The second half was entertaining for the fans as Supernova's Hopkinson made it 1-2 in the 21st minute. Warren Williams then equalized in the 26th minute. The game continued on an adrenaline rush for the players and fans. A shootout ended tie on 1-1 after the allotted 3 rounds, and it took an additional 5 rounds of sudden death before TTPF won 4-3. 5 minutes later, Guyana took on Paragon, and clearly disappointed youngsters came out with heads high and shoulders square against the same team who had defeated them in the Venture's 3rd place playoff 5-3. However, this time around, it was the Guyanese who took home 3rd place 5-4 through a Kareem McKenzie goal and doubles from Hopkinson and Williams. HGP Sports, I am Samuel Gillis.
We now switch our attention to badminton. Nairami Ramdani is a 20-year-old right-handed badminton player who represents Guyana on international stages. He starts the 2019 season on a high. Samuel Gillis filed this report.
In badminton, Narayan Rahani is now on record for winning the men's singles and placed 4th in the men's doubles for the 2nd time at the 2018-2019 Albert College Athletics Conference Inter-College University Tournament. Last November, he won the ACAC tournament at the King's University. He is a highly prospective Olympic possibility and a mentor to young people who are seeking to pursue their dreams. The circuit will continue at the ACAC No. 3 tournament on February the 3rd at the Olds College, followed by the ACAC Championship on February the 17th at the Cordonia University. For HGP Sports, I am Samuel Gillis.
Thank you, Samuel. In cricket news, veteran Shivnarang Chanjapal appointed interim assistant coach of Jaguars as Ryan Griffith will perform the duties as the Jaguars head coach. Find out more in this report.
The appointment of Shivnarang Chanjapal, who captained the West Indies in 14 Test and 16 one-day internationals, is with immediate effect and comes on the backdrop of the ascendance of head coach Eustace Crandon, who has departed to take up his position as assistant coach with Cricket West Indies. Crandon has been the Guyana head coach from 2011, which includes the period of time in which Guyana won the Professional Cricket League for 4 consecutive years. Crandon will be with the West Indies team at least until the end of the ICC Cricket World Cup 2019. Chiv's appointment is aided by his on- and off-field experience in the sport. He has been a very productive ambassador, having played all levels of cricket, and is expected that he will transfer valuable knowledge to the Jaguars. With the elevation of Houston Crandon, Ryan Griffith will perform the duties as the Jaguars' head coach and is expected to continue to present his motivational approach, which has arguably lent the success of Guyana's progress. As a part of the coaching development program, Julian Moore will now be joining the academy with immediate effect as the academy coach. Moore currently serves as Burby's head coach and that of Guyana's national under-19 team. For the HGP Sport, I am Stanford Howard.
In more cricket news, the West Indies Cricket Board has announced the squad of the first test against England, scheduled for Barbados starting January 23rd. Find out more in this report.
Cricket West Indies selection panel on Tuesday announced the West Indies squad to face England in the first test match of the 2019 Wisden Trophy Series. With the return of Darren Bravo, who will add value to a batting department, we expect to see marked improvement. Young, exciting fast bowler Azari Joseph, who was sidelined by injury, returns to the squad, and Shamari Brooks has been elevated for his solid first-class performance over the last 3 years. John Campbell, the incumbent A-team opener, who has played first-class cricket for a number of years, will open the batting after a good first-class season in 2018. Cricket West Indies said the selector have named an exciting squad balancing players who have performed strongly in recent tests, with players who have been recalled or called up for the first time due to recent performances. 26-year-old left-hand opener batsman John Campbell and 30-year-old right-handed middle order batsman Janauary Brooks are the two uncapped players selected. They are recalls for fast bowler Janauary Joseph and left-hander Darren Bravo. Fast bowler O'Shane Thomas have been named as cover for Joseph, who is making a comeback from injury. Here is the full squad. Jason Holder captain, Craig Braffett, Darren Bravo, Janauary Brooks, John Campbell, Roston Chase, Shane Durridge, Shannon Gabriel, Shemron Hetmeyer, Shai Hope, Janauary Joseph, Kemar Roach, and Jamel Warkan. Among players dropped from the Windies squad that toured Bangladesh are Guyanese Devendra Bishu and Kemo Paul, Jamar Hamilton, Shamar Lewis, Sunil Ambrose, Kieran Powell, and Raymond Reefer. For the HGP Sportscast, I am Stanford Howard.
And that's all we have for this edition of the HGP Sportscast. But do remember, persistence can change failure into extraordinary achievement.